Alright, and if he doesn't play anything, I just get a lot of cards. I know it's not the best Shigeki in the world, but it is a Shigeki of the world. Like, you know, the point is that I'm starting to have a lot of lands. Let's go. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, yes, Bant Control with Shigeki. We got to this point. It wasn't here for a long time, so we just need to do it. And I actually had some inspiration from the yesterday's video, because I really enjoyed the Teferi and Celestus combo. And I thought, man, Bant Control can get this mana advantage even higher, because like of Shigeki, you always need more mana, and you always need the live game, because you just want to keep playing and grinding. So this is a perfect fit, and we made this deck. I had really great results. We ranked up pretty heavily with this one in Mythic. The games were pretty weird, but you will definitely enjoy them. They were not your average mono-red games. We are playing Wrenn and Seven, Titania's Command, 4 Shigeki and double Celestus with Teferi. This is so much ramp and so many like guaranteed land drops that it plays much higher on the mana base than the usual, you know, Bant Control decks. And yeah, I honestly really like the deck. We have 4 Depopulates, double Farewell. 4 Depopulates because at some matchups, especially the meta ones, I feel that you have to have this at turn 4 or you are absolutely out of the game. And we don't really run too much early game removal, only double Fateful Absence. And Deadly Riposte is mostly against meta, right? Because the meta is soldiers and the red decks, and it answers both. And my assumption is that if we can survive those matchups, like we can outvalue other decks, because we are just super packed with value. We have 4 Bankbusters, double Celestus that guarantees that you don't get flooded, double Teferi that guarantees you can get some selection from your Bankbuster or Shigeki, so we can find this one card that gives you card advantage. We also have the Loop. I was hesitant about including it, but yeah, I think with this kind of deck we actually don't mind the loop, because the cards that we are getting back are not our win cons. Those are the answers. We can get basically Depopulate, Farewell, or just remove our counter spell. All of our win cons are legendary. So yeah, this is the deck. Don't forget to subscribe, it really supports the channel. So if you want to say thank you, that's basically the best way you can do about it. And like, and if you know, I'm always gladly reading comments, so if you have something cool to say, don't be shy and just post it. I gladly read it. So enjoy the games, guys, and tell me what you think. Oh, guys, and pretty important stuff, I forgot to mention it. That was a bit of an embarrassing moment, but during the gameplay I realized that the kicker for the Tear Asunder is in black, and we don't really have a black. So there is an argument to remove this card and get like White March or something like this. However, you have 4 Bankbusters to provide black mana, you have double Celestus to provide black mana, and you can play Mirrex, and on one turn you have black mana. So you know what? We played this version, it performed, we used the kicker, and I will leave it at that. But that's a fair warning, maybe that's not the best choice, but I think you can make it work, so I will leave it. But yeah. Yep, you will see the moment when I realize this in the game, so hopefully you get a good laugh. Oh boy, this is pretty horrible hand. And we are on the draw. Oh, Emperor and Farewell are great, but the land base into double Shigeki... I honestly think we should mulligan this. Triple the... Man, what's wrong with the shuffler today? Though, like, I'm feeling that I'm already losing super hard. But we'll take it, we'll try to make it work. At some point we will draw 3rd and 4th land, and then we can stabilize. Bankbuster is actually a really good draw. Let's see if it survives. Yep, no interaction, that's really good. So it means he has no instants, like, you know, like those that kill artifacts, alright? Now he has the red, so it can be a braid, but you know. Do we go for the wedding announcement, or we just try to get card advantage? I think we go for the card advantage, because I really don't want to miss the next land drop. Like 4 mana is crucial for us. And with this deck you can basically use, you know, a 20 mana a turn, that's easy. Alright, so he gets the ramp. The point is that we just depopulate when this transforms, right? So he doesn't really get any value from the board state. Yeah, that's good for us. We just need to hit mana right. And 2 cards a turn, like, should give us at least 1 land a turn. Like, every second card in our deck is nearly a land, right? Alright, that's scary. It seems he has the answer for Bankbuster and he considered whether he should give us the chance. I mean, is this this kind of game where we cannot hit our lands? Like, we need 4 for everything. Okay. Alright. You know what? I'll take it. Especially that we want to depopulate on the next turn, not on this one. So if this was untapped, it actually wouldn't make a difference. I don't like tapping out during main phase, because even though we wouldn't play anything else, right? But our opponent doesn't know it. He would play around stuff that isn't there. Right now he doesn't need to. Emperor is definitely a problem. However, the board won't be. I hope he plays something big into the board right now. That would be perfect. 5 mana. That's a lot of white mana. It might be Invoke Justice deck. I don't see really any reanimation except a Ganjo. Oh, I think he actually plays around sweepers. But you know what? As long as we don't die. Do I want the card? I have 7 cards. I play the land for the turn. Maybe we keep the Bankbuster. Because we get the treasure. If we burn it, we can get a card, but we don't really get any value from it. And we lose the pilot, of course. So let's try. This was not the great turn. Like, we are a bit behind on tempo, but we are absolutely ahead in the cards. Alright, so he's trying to just straight up kill us. And it might not be as easy as he wants, but man, the lands, like, I need to play them at some point. So on this turn, we actually go for this. Alright, that's, man, it's so painful, but we are doing it slowly. We play the land. I want to pressure the Emperor, but I think we still need to depopulate. Like, we are getting a lot of damage, so we are at 11. But he's really aggressive, because he knows he loses the long game. And he needs to kill us very quickly. So let's see if he has a follow-up to a follow-up. He's down to 4 cards. 3 cards only. Moment he loses the gas, yes, this is the moment. And now we are at home. So it can be Teferi into wedding announcement. That's good, right? I mean, that's pretty good. I don't think he plays counter spells. Like, it's only 1 blue mana. And let's start plussing. We have enough mana, so it doesn't really matter. With wedding announcement, like, this turn is not absolutely amazing, but every other turn will be much better than before. Because we basically on the next turn get the same effect just with 0 mana, and it also defends Teferi. So even if he... Alright. Portal to Mirrex, so it is an reanimator deck. So they play Invoke Justice. Oh, that's scary. Well, we will need to take a lot of hits, man. Portal of Mirrex, like, we have answers, but it might get scary. What are the creatures? There are no creatures. Bro, what about decks that don't play creatures? What do you reanimate? I mean, he probably has something in the hand, but I don't think he can discard it at the upkeep or anything like this. So, Teferi survived. Oh, Syncopate is a really nice draw here. Alright, how we do it? I want Wrenn so much. Then I have 3 mana total. It's not enough for whatever he plays. So, only the Scrap Gorger is here, man. Only the... Like, I think we can win this game if we play it smart. Do we just pass the turn? He needs to play something, otherwise it doesn't matter. So I think this is what we do. I know it's not as epic as you wanted, but I think that's a good choice. We heal a bit, you know, as well. Man, we still are missing clan drops, that's insane. Alright, this is your creature for the turn. The point is that when we draw Farewell, all of this doesn't matter. And we will at some point. He needs to play something to change the board state. He should plus, probably. Alright, that's really, really nice.
Let your blade do the talking.
Restoration. Not the biggest threat. Irritating, annoying, dies to Farewell. We still don't have Farewell, so we need to be wary, but I think we can start pretty nicely, you know? Alright, the question. He can play Invoke Justice and has one more mana, so if I play the Emperor, I cannot syncopate it. What can he take? Portal to Phyrexia and put the counters? I mean, it's not the best. We flip on the next turn, so we are actually incentivized to create something. Alright. I mean, I'll take this risk. It might be a big mistake, we'll see. But I really want to get some board presence. And that's a very good way to do it. If he has Emperor, that's actually really good for... Good. That was a good choice. And I think game-winning move. Whew, that was close. Alright, so how do we finish this game? We can start attacking his Emperor. I want to get rid of it. That's for sure. I still want the Syncopate, so we will go with this one. I want to start untapping with Teferi. I mean, I don't care about the artifact. Let's tap this. No. Let's tap the other way. Because he actually wants to block with this. This doesn't get back with Portal to Phyrexia. And let's untap this one. Yeah, he can exile, we don't really care. Yeah, then he has no creatures on the upkeep for the Portal. This is one of the problems. I personally think you shouldn't play Portal if you don't have targets yourself, because sometimes you will meet a creatureless deck and it's a really sad card then. Like, you know, your 9 mana win con that gets back a 0-3. Like, it's an awkward situation. Is Key Monkey rage quitting? Because there are no big decisions here, so I don't think what he's doing. Oh no, don't rope me, bro. Let's not end this like this. I think he will end it like this. Alright, so let's cut the video. Alright, we got a full rope. Cause why not, right? Oh man, I forgot I'm in this game. Alright, so what we can start doing is we attack now. So we either get the Emperor or we clear the board. And both of the outcomes are really good for us. So I get... Alright. I forgot that after he roped, he doesn't have chance to do anything. And you know what will be fun? Removing the only last creature he can get back with Portal. Oh, that feels really good. And I think we just go with the Banebuster. We want to keep up the Syncopate with as much mana. Like 5 mana means that he can what? He can use 4 mana total. That's not too much. And we are getting stuff every single turn. And now our board is like 7-7. So he can only take back one of the lands, right? But he will probably rope us, so I won't waste your time, guys, and we'll cut again. Man, when top 500 Mythic rages on your control deck, you know you are doing something right. And that's the explosion. We won. Like, To clarify, I'm pretty sure he rage quit because he got absolutely outvalued. He tried to go all in and just kill us with burn down the house. He thought we don't have a sweeper, but we had two sweepers and we were able to defend, and now he's left with basically nothing, probably some removal. And he doesn't even have, Portal doesn't have target, so he cannot even reanimate anything with his best card in the deck. And I don't like this deck building, to be honest. Man, this is so funny. Like, I had some sound bug after queuing into rank, so I just cancelled, restarted the client, and here I am in the game. Somehow. I did cancel it, but it didn't trigger. Anyway, we're going first. Riposte into Teferi. I mean, that's a decent curve. That's a decent curve. We'll definitely take it. See how it goes, what we are against. So it seems like it's not ranked, but it is ranked. But it's bugged out. Hard to fix those bugs. Alright, so what we are against? Oh, the toxic. Oh no. We don't have a good matchup against this stuff. Alright, normally against any other deck I would absolutely just smash the Celestus, but we cannot give them the first trigger. They need to fight for the first one, because that enables all the proliferate magic. Bring the end, and they will still, hit us, but... Alright, it means they don't have Bring the End in the hand. They would play it, in my opinion. Unless maybe they won't... Alright. Well, Teferi get countered. So I'm banking that they don't have it. They played like they didn't have it. And if we can exile this, that would be like good thing for us. They only have one new card. Let's see. They definitely have instants, but they have 4 counter spells in the whole deck. They might kill it in response, but sometimes they only play like Drowning Ichor, which is sorcerer speed, and that's one of the downsides. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's so cool. Like, it's not good for us. I'm scared, but I still like it because it's a new card. I wanted to make deck with this so much, man. Alright. So, let's think. We can have 3 mana with Celestus. Oh boy, I think... Oh, we could try to go for Shigeki and just pump it with the Emperor. If he attacks, then we can -2 this. Is this even good? He will just drone in Ichor. Oh, I hate it. But you know what? I think it's good. I think it's a good play. It sets up the Celestus for the rest of the game. It makes Emperor a bit better because we can +1 onto something. And, it probably won't hold. I think it will break. But I think it makes it much harder for him, and he has only 4 cards. When they start having a little amount of cards, alright, but he can create a creature at the end step. Oh, I forgot about this part. Right? Yeah. So there will be a 3/3 golem, and he can give it flying, and lifelink doesn't matter, but flying does quite a lot actually. But he is playing his proliferate cards without us being in poison. Yep. As expected. So, I mean, we have ways to go around this, but we do not have them in the hand. And I'm pretty sure we will lose this game. That's a nice split. So he wants Toxic on the face and Big Creature on the Planeswalker, of course. But as you can see, he needs those... Oh boy, this is so bad. Theoretically, we might draw a land or something and activate Celestus manually, so... Let's go with it. Well, we need a sweeper, man. You are not a sweeper. Is Titania's command a sweeper? Not really. I mean, Emperor is probably the best we have here. This is not feeling great, man. It's nearly 1/4 of the deck, but not a single sweeper. That's not good. Yeah, when you play Teferi, just to cycle the card is not a great deal. You really want him to survive, and then he starts to, give you insane value. Oh, Bankbuster is okay. So this is a lot of mana, but we cannot protect Teferi. I mean, we could +1 it, but then we don't have anything to do with the mana, right? Oh, I hate it. Sorry, Teferi. I still think Bankbuster is a bit better in this situation, simply because we can start, you know, doing some stuff. And I will do it. Do I want to cycle Shigeki? It might be a land, alright? It might be a land, so if we can cycle a land, it's worth it. We get rid of the toxic creature, damage doesn't really matter. And let's see if that was a land. See? We would get one dead draw, and we survived it. And now we might get something better. So the Emperor of course will die, the Golem, super annoying, but we are holding our own so far, and the Corrupted is not activated yet. So it slows him down enormously. Like, I played this card and you really want to use it for 1 mana, then it's absolutely amazing. For 3 it's just like, alright, I'll do it. Like, it's more like this. And as you can see, the hybrid is very, very, very slow. Alright. I mean, at some point we need to hit farewell and exile everything. Alright, that's a first step. I always like to click it quickly on the graveyard. Man, so much legendary stuff. We actually can only take 2 cards. I will draw first, because it might change our decision. Oh, that's something that could change the decision. We have a lot of card advantage, like glue it into Shigeki, so I think we can go like that. Bring the end. Or ending. Alright, it was close. But that's good. We want to get rid of this card. And we still have a real sweeper. I actually want him to counter that and now decide what's the chance he has another sweeper. And he just goes super all in. Counter. Oh, I like it! Oh, but it cannot remove from the players. I thought it can remove from the players and he just, you know, siphons the poison and becomes indestructible. That would be so cool. I think he just plays it for Proliferate. I'm not sure if he even has the way to activate the ability. I absolutely do not mind, my friend. He can Proliferate twice, so we are at 5 toxic. But this means that we can just farewell this. The Void thingy will be a problem. It won't be a problem. Cool. What about the graveyards? Is this deck using the graveyard? I don't think he is. Yeah, I don't think there's a single card that uses the graveyard. Just Takenuma, probably. Are there any cool types? Nope. Alright, he's also tapped out, so now he cannot counter it. I mean, we are fighting, but we are already at 5 poison and we have 0 pressure and we are actually losing in the value. We will win in the value eventually, but when we do, we will be already dead from, you know, toxic. So we need him out of the gas. It means that Distorted Reality, or Curiosity. Alright. Nice. That was some Mythic level gaming, bro. He played it, but there are no creatures in his graveyard, nothing to put the counter on, nothing to sweep, and I have no creatures to sacrifice. He literally played it with 0 targets. Guys, Mythic. I know it doesn't show, but he's probably like top 700 Mythic at least, or maybe even higher. And that's cool. I don't want to get hit by any more toxic. Do I risk Shigeki? It can go wrong. I will draw a card first. Even if I hit a land, it's fine. See? Now, I know that I can do it. I could play the Emperor main phase just to create a creature, but drawn in Icor is hard to use for them. And I don't want to make it easier. And if they have counter spells, that's fine. Only 3 cards to go. And we know one of the cards, so actually don't need 2 cards to go. And we'll create a Samurai token, because he will trade, and Drown in Icor cannot actually hit it at all. So he needs an instant removal. Alright, this is probably the only one he plays. That was the only punishment in this whole deck. Alright, but I should play around it. And we finally have this in the board and he's fully tapped, which is pretty amazing. Do we go... Alright, that's a serious decision. We want to exile it for sure. That's the first step. This is really important that we get... Calculated. Oh my god, it has a black kicker. I'm so bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's cool. Alright, jokes aside, one card to go. We create a samurai token because I want to start killing him. With this kind of situation, you really want to start pressuring them because they will kill you. They will kill you. It's in those top decks. At some point they will hit for poison counters and you cannot allow this. And with two blockers, I'm pretty sure this cannot really attack. With one blocker, it could be different. Alright, this will be annoying. And don't forget guys, it's absolutely calculated. You can use Celestus to give black mana, and I absolutely knew about it. Alright. Again, proliferate. Told you, like, we need to kill him very quickly because it's getting super scary. Yep, correct decision to force the trade. I cannot take one hit, so I need to trade. I'm kinda forced to. But no, he is in full top deck mode. If I play this, I can go for the Depopulate. This is my only guaranteed removal and we cannot take any chances right now. Alright, we have some time. We need to maximize the damage over like next 3 or 4 turns. And I think we should keep the Emperor. Because if we can activate Samurai with a +1 counter, we already swing for 4. And that's a lot. Good, 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 good. Syncopate. Syncopate is a big deal. It negates one of the cards. Let's play the land. We don't need the removal. Alright, Shigeki. What do you have for me? Deadly Riposte. Depopulate, Farewell, Tear Asunder. I mean a lot of cards that we can cycle with Celestus at some point. We definitely create a creature so we can start being aggressive. We have some counter spells and he has 4 drops. He probably plays 3 or 4 of those, it seems. Alright, and if he doesn't play anything, I just get a lot of cards. I know it's not the best Shigeki in the world, but it is a Shigeki of the world. I actually want the land. With Syncopate you need a lot. And Farewell is pretty cool. Like, you know, the point is that I'm starting to have a lot of lands. Let's go with Mirrex, it creates a lot of pressure. And you can already see. Damage starts. And we need to finish the game very, very quickly before he gets the last 2 counters. With counter spells we have more time. Like, if he has this into poison, we can counter it and then counter the poison. Maybe. And his time is running out. We are really getting aggressive right now. Another Emperor is pretty amazing. And now I can use this into this. Both creatures have Summoning Sickness, but this gives them haste, so we swing for the full amount. We need to go like Mono-Red, alright? Now I have become the soul of Mono-Red. I just play stuff and hit the face. And thanks to all of this, I think we can kill him on the next turn, because we can do exactly the same thing, even more with the Emperor. Alright. Yeah, I think we can do it. So, Samurai.
See you later.
That was an instant, but it's probably just Mirrex. And don't forget they cannot block. We get all the Summoning Sickness creatures. Like, this enhances the damage so much. Smorky Smorky. 5, 9, 11. That's lethal, so we don't need to play the Emperor, he needs to play something. Right? I counted right. 7, 9. Yeah. Alright. I mean, we won this at 8 poison. And this is why I couldn't make a deck with this. It's just Not too great. Oh my god, what a game! Alright, let's go another. Alright, we're going first. We're against unranked games. You sure, bro? Alright, red avatar. Deadly Riposte is great against mono red. We will take it. I kinda like this hand. It depends what we are playing against. It's a bit slow, but I think we should make it work. Yeah, I want to play Shigeki. With Teferi, I think I can find enough value to justify it, because this could die to cut down at the end step and it wouldn't feel great. But if it survives, that's a big deal, man. Alright, we actually want to go for Shigeki and not the Deadly Riposte, simply because we are not guaranteed the fourth land. We cannot block anyway, but let's see if he knows it. Like it's not a decision. Alright, cool. You know, I want my stuff. Please don't miss. Alright. This is important decision. We have double green. That should be enough. So we don't need more green. So it means coast, because it provides the rest of the mana. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. I like my Teferi. Oh man, but Emperor is actually so amazing here. Will they get the bait? They know about Shigeki. I mean, even if they don't do anything, yeah, I like the Emperor play quite a lot. And with double Deadly Riposte we have so much removal. Like, this can heal us for 8 man. Cool. The problem for him is that he needs to attack. And this is where we strike. And I will maximize the value because I have another Emperor. Man, this is brutal. Yeah, we should absolutely win this game. And I know he has 2 mana, but he's very low curve, so he still can be threatening. Yeah, I guess we don't get the life gain, but we don't super care. And you know what's better? Let's show him the full might of the deck. We tap... Alright, the artifact. We tap this, then we go this. Oh wow, that's so weird. It's a tapped creature. If you don't want to tap it, we will tap it for you. I mean, that was a lot of life gain, but it's fine. And we can keep doing it. What are the targets for Shigeki? Tear Asunder, Lance, and Deadly Riposte. I mean, that's cool. And at some point Teferi... Oh right, I forgot, the best card in the deck. Mirrex. Alright, we are not tapping the artifact. However, we can tap this. We have double white. He cannot answer Planeswalkers without 5 mana, so let's punish him as much as possible. Because now we can start using 2 Planeswalkers a turn, and he just lost everything he had. Man, look at this, he's playing every single turn a creature, not single whiff so far. So, let's go like this. We have Deadly Riposte, so we do not need to care. And on the next... Oh, right. I forgot about the most broken card in the deck. Alright. That doesn't matter, they cannot block. Let's go like this. Oh, it's so fun. I mean, I could do it right now, but it's more fun when they attack, right? Like, they didn't have to, but you bait them into attacking, and that's way more fun. How many lands are you playing? Oh my god, he's at 60 card? He is on ranked games. Alright, I actually like it. He had way more cards, like he started with 70 I guess, or something like this. Haha. Man, Deadly Riposte is definitely showing its might on this game. Like we are at 24 just doing pew pew. Oh, that was brutal. But yeah, I know he has not enough lands, but this deck was weird. I don't know how many he was playing. Maybe like 20 lands and 70 cards? I don't know, man.